Hi everyone, Jason at Iron Fence Shop. When you're buying a fence and gate, you're probably not thinking too much about the smaller pieces like the hinges. You may not know the options available to you. So today I wanted to go through the gate hinges we offer and kind of show how each one works. Let's go ahead and start with our JBolt hinges. Now, as the name implies, the threaded bolt portion is in the shape of a J, hence the name. Your second piece is going to be basically your receptacle. Now down inside here there's a ball bearing and grease. This fits inside here, and that's what gives you that fluid, smooth motion on your gate. Now you'll notice we have two different sizes of JBolt hinge here. We have our large 7-inch JBolt that fits our driveway gates. We have our smaller 5.5-inch JBolt that fits our pedestrian walk gates. Now if you look over here to our model, you'll get a good idea how these things are installed. The flat portion here goes up against the post you're hanging the gate from. It'll be bolted through, held on very sturdy. Now on your gate frame over here, you're going to have it drilled and you're going to put the threaded portion through. Now we like the JBolt hinges the most for a couple of reasons. One is strength. These are all steel construction and they're rated well above the weight of even our heaviest iron gates. So we're going to have you covered for strength, no problem at all. The next is versatility. You can take these and actually mount them to something other than our iron and aluminum posts. Let's say you have a brick column, stone pillar, something like that at the entrance to your driveway where you want to hang these from. As long as you use the proper hardware for mounting it, the flat portion of this allows you to mount it inboard of a larger, wider pillar, and you can actually work with this in many different ways than just our iron and steel posts. The last and probably most beloved by the do-it-yourself installer is adjustability. With this threaded portion on the JBolt, you can take these adjusting nuts and move the gate left and right, inside and out. So what that does is leave you a little bit of fudge factor inside there in case your post measurements weren't exactly dead on the money. You got a little bit of wiggle room in there. It also allows you to set up a nice center gap on your gate and really get them where you want to have them at. Now let's go ahead and look at our other gate hinge option. What we have here is referred to as a self-closing gate hinge. It's an all ABS plastic body, and then there's metal internals inside of it. You have two sizes just like with the JBolts. We have our larger one here that's rated up to a 154-pound gate, and our smaller one here that's rated up to a 66-pound gate. You would basically use two of these per gate in each size. If you are looking into one of our iron gates, you will want to ask your salesman how much it weighs. Some of our heavier, larger iron pieces are heavier than what these hinges can handle, so be sure you do ask that. Now, as the name implies, here's how the hinge basically works. You open your gate, you let go of it, it pulls it shut for you automatically. Hence, the hinge self-closes the gate for you. Now, these hinges were brought about primarily for swimming pool code. The thought behind it being is that if you leave your pool, gate's wide open, the kids get in unsupervised. With this, you leave the pool, let go of the gate pulls itself shut automatically, no concerns. Now, let's say you have young kids and a dog, and you have a yard fence. These are kind of beneficial if the kids tend to run out, leave the gate wide open, and then Fido takes off into the neighborhood. With these, you can actually have it where the kids let go of the gate, pulls itself shut, no worries about the dog getting loose. Now, one thing that you do want to keep in mind if you are interested in the self-closing gate hinges is that with the weight rating, you do want to make sure you ask if you're looking for an iron gate. And the other thing is for installation, there is no adjustability in these. They don't have quite the versatility that the JBolt hinges do. They are set to a rigid 3/4 inch spacing between the gate and the post itself. However, they are a little more straightforward to install. It's just a couple of self-tapping screws. You don't have to do as much drilling as you do with the JBolt. So there are benefits to it. Our choice would typically be to go with the JBolt hinge, but if you do like the self-closing style or it's required by pool code, then these are going to fit the bill for you. I hope this video has helped show you the hinge options available to you. If you have any further questions on which gate hinge would work best for you or how they operate in general, feel free to give us a call at 800-261-2729 or shoot us an email over at sales@ironfenceshop.com. We look forward to hearing from you.